Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr, where I play TimeGuessr Daily challenges. I apologise for the late uploads the past couple of days. I've been a bit busy this weekend, but we should be back on track by tomorrow. Let's get into the game. Okay, what do we have here? Sul Rive del Lago, Cariplo La Tua Banca. Something Risparmio delle Province Lombarde. Sounds Italian. Province Lombarde. Sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure with it. Got some classic cars going on here. Really cool looking cars. Although we do have some other just general older cars. So the time is... we'll look at that in a minute, but I can see here we don't have blue strips on the number plates as well, so it's pre-EU, or pre-EU blue strips anyway. And that could be the Italian flag there, red, white and green. And then there's a blue flag behind it, I think. So, oh, that's an English car in Italy though, by the looks of it, a GB sticker. So Lombardy region, I have heard of that, I'm pretty sure. Thinking of, if you know your American football, Vince Lombardi is the name, the trophy that you win at the Super Bowl is named after him. He was a famous coach. But I don't know what region of Italy. Obviously we were probably on the coast, given the fact that we've got sailboats in the pictures. And probably further south, maybe. Might take a bit of searching to find somewhere that says Lombardy though. Well, I have searched the entire coast of Italy and I can't find either Lombardy or Cariplo. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's further north, not too far south. So we'll go somewhere near Livorno. I have no idea why. Let's have a look at the... So, obviously these are classic cars, but these are probably more of the era. And that kind of looks 70s, late 70s-ish. We do have flared trousers here and a big open collar shirt. So late 70s would kind of work. This possibly into the early 80s, but I don't think you'd have the flares. And there's a few people with flares. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go later 70s here. So we'll go 78. Let's hope we're not too far away. 75, and it was up in the lakes. That's where I've heard it from before. I didn't check the lakes. That was stupid of me. And there it says it right there, Lombardy. I knew I'd seen it somewhere, and it's probably is a place called. It's on Lake Garda as well. I don't know the Italian lakes too well, but is this place called Cariplo or not? I'm not sure. A vintage car meet up on Lake Garda in the mid-70s. So it was a bit earlier than I thought, but not too far away. Next round. Okay, this looks like the UK. We have old black number plates and white number plates on the more modern car. And we obviously have bobbies here. So more than likely this is London, given the age of buildings as well. I'm not sure what this protest is in order of, and if there's any royals present here. Not sure that all the journalists are surrounding the people, so I can't really tell. I think they're looking at this guy here. I can't make out who that is though, unfortunately. Unless it's making a movie or something, I'm not sure. Because these people's clothes back here don't really fit with these people's clothes. And this car here definitely doesn't either. Where would it be? I think this might be making a movie of... Yeah, there's a guy with a boom mic here. This is definitely making a movie. And this is their rig back here. So I assume this is in London. There's no real way to tell. Don't know this building Could be like the Old Bailey or something like that, where the courts are in London. But I could not tell you on the map where they are. It'll be fairly central to near Westminster, more than likely. 100% sure. We'll go a bit further up near the Strand or something like that. And the year then. This is a 09 plate. So if that was a 09, that's 2009 this car was made. If I'm reading it correctly. So early 2009. Do we look like we could be much later than that? It could be any time more recent than that, to be honest, because of the car might be quite old at the time. Radio mics on these people. Can't see anyone with a phone, but she is smoking, which is not so common these days. She is wearing what appears to be a Welsh hat. So is this in Cardiff? Oh, we do have a Welsh flag here, so I'm actually going to change the location to Cardiff. It could be still London, but I think I'm going to have a punt and go in Cardiff, central Cardiff somewhere. City Centre, St David's Hall, there we go. That'll do. But her hat definitely has Welsh on it. I think we're going to go... If that car, does it look new for the time? Maybe not. Maybe a couple of years after. Let's go 2012. Let's hope that's not too far off. It's 2018. We were in Wales, but we're in Aberystwyth. I've been to Aberystwyth as well. A casting crew of the Netflix original series The Crown. Didn't watch it. Filming on set at Aberystwyth University. I've been to Aberystwyth University as well. It was one of the universities I went to visit before I decided which university I went to. I didn't particularly like the university, so I didn't go there in the end, but that's a shame. 2018 now, so this is nearly 10 years old at the time of making. That's a shame. I don't know The Crown though. If I'd have recognised the actors, then that might have helped me, but I didn't recognise them. Wow. Is this a photo or an illustration? This looks like an illustration rather than a photo almost. Whether it's the photo style, it's very odd. What do we have here? Pont Alexandre III, 1900 and 1897. Looks like Paris. Oh, here's the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, it must be Paris then, is it? The Seine. Do we see Notre Dame on the river here? It's a very bizarre photo. Very old hat. So 1900 would be close to the time. Don't see. We've seen boats here. Is this at the time some kind of fair, maybe? Not sure on these buildings. I would think Paris is probably the only clue I'd got there, though. Obviously the Eiffel Tower in the background. If the Eiffel Tower is in the picture, the Eiffel Tower is here. So it would be looking this direction. Maybe along here, or it's on a bridge. Which bridge? It can't be that bridge, because that bridge almost looks like this one. So it could be this bridge, possibly. This is bizarre. It's got to be old, though. Any other people? We got vehicles on this bridge. We have horse-drawn carriages there. Don't see any motor vehicles. I'm going to have to go 1900 here. To be honest, let's go for it. I really don't know. It's 1900. Not the correct bridge, though. A group of gentlemen standing on the newly built Pont Alexandre III bridge. Oh, that's the name of the bridge, during the World Exhibition. So yes, it was a World Exhibition. That photo just doesn't look real. It looks like it's part illustrated. Okay, decent score. Okay, this is very familiar. but I don't know where from. We have what language? We're going to pay here. Is this Iceland? Is this the church in Reykjavik? Is that the church in Reykjavik? Well, let's just go and have a quick look at Reykjavik, the main church in Reykjavik, just because it looks familiar to me. The church is in, I always forget where it's in this region somewhere. I think it's over here. We can usually see it with the satellite view. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the church I'm thinking of. It has this very triangular top to it. It kind of steps out. We would be on the front of it looking almost straight at it. So we'd be down this road. I think we could be here because this is slightly offset. Could be about here. There aren't a lot of these businesses actually noted down, unfortunately. This looks too straight a road and too big a road to be the correct one, I think. Yeah, that would be more obvious. This would look more correct. Yeah, we'll go there for location. We won't be too far away regardless. Now, this doesn't look that old. Yeah, there's a guy with a phone here. Double camera, possibly. Fairly modern clothing. You have parking using card payments and by phone. That's a more modern thing. These kind of puffer jackets on these ladies also seems more modern. Is it pre-COVID or post-COVID then? Given the age of this phone, maybe pre-COVID. Hard to say though. Let's go 2018. This could be modern day though. It's 2019 and we were much further away. Really? Is that far away? Maybe it's just the perspective and that's a much larger shop. Maybe do we see the football shop down here? Surprised. It doesn't look like we're that far away from it. Okay, a view towards the Lutheran, I'm not even going to try and say that, church in Reykjavik. Okay, next round. This is a very interesting picture. We have what appears to be an airport on fire. It's definitely an airstrip. We have lots of planes, although they are old biplanes. Are those ships in the background too? Thinking, is this Pearl Harbor? Can't make that flag out, but it is a wind. That's a windsock, isn't it? But the bombing there, and these look like warships, like frigates and stuff. So is it Pearl Harbor? I think the era fits. Although biplanes that long ago. Are there any more modern planes? It's very hard to make out. This... I suppose it probably still would have some biplanes around then. Can't think where else it would be unless it's World War I era, which is possible, but I don't think the planes would have been this modern, although they did have biplanes in World War I. Quite a lot of them. I don't know if they looked like this. It's kind of hard to tell where one plane begins and one ends here, though. But if that is a ship, then Pearl Harbor's the only idea I have here. If it's Pearl Harbor, that would be 1941, and obviously would be in Hawaii. I'm not actually sure where Pearl Harbor is in Hawaii. I assume it's in Honolulu, Pearl City. So yeah, it'd be near here. Is this Pearl Harbor? Yeah, Southern Lock, Pearl Harbor. There's a memorial over here. This area then, possibly. Do we have anywhere that... So they have a landing strip, an airport in this area too, or not? I'm not sure. I really don't know on this one, but that amount of smoke could well be there, but the planes look a bit older to me, so I'm really confused by it. Let's go for it. I could be way off here. Oh, it was Pearl Harbor. Okay, Navy soldiers making repairs following immediate aftermath of Pearl Harbor. So we were over here, so this is where the old airfield was then. Thank God. I thought that one was going to be a terrible score. Okay, final score there. Not bad, 46,506 points. Okay, let's have a look at the breakdown. First round was the Italy one. I should have known that. Lombardy. I've heard of it, and I've probably seen it a number of times searching these lakes. That's where I've probably seen it from as well. Silly of me. 3 years off, though. A decent year guess. The next one, The Crown, filming in Aberystwyth, a place I've been to, although I was 18 at the time. It was a long time ago. But 6 years off, I did not recognise any of the cast of The Crown, so had no idea there. The next one, this bizarre photo in Paris that almost looked like an illustration. Got a perfect year on it, and not too far away. Probably should have thought we couldn't be that close to the Eiffel Tower just by how big it would have been if we were that close. The next one, Iceland, 1 year off and not far away. Decent score there. And the last one, Pearl Harbor. I'm glad I got that one right. I was worried that was going to be a World War I image, but there couldn't be really anything else because there wouldn't be enough contextual clues to be anything else really. Okay, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. See if anyone's beat me today. Relander, well done. 47885. And Hikiri, well done as well. You beat me by 200 points. Very good. TimeGuessr, 45,500. Also, everyone's extremely close there. Duda, 40,000. Panda, 37. Figbug, 34. Unlucky, you guys. But yeah, there's a good collection of scores there. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.